Tonight's headlines are brought to you by McDonald's and Mariana's Coffee.
Good evening, Commonwealth, and thanks for watching the Channel 2 News. I'm Dan Shore. Let's take a look at tonight's top stories. Marine sports operators were on Capitol Hill last night protesting changes to Monongahela regulations. Also, tonight, an update on a man charged with killing his younger brother with a hammer. And our new correspondent will bring some local ingredients and know-how into special reports. In sports, paddlers braved some tough conditions to prepare for an upcoming race. Stay with us. These stories and much more are next.
Find a plan that goes with your flow. Get unlimited local talk, text, and data at the most affordable rate with Unlimited Flow Postpaid.
Half-a-day golfers, you're invited to the 22nd Annual Hanmi Charity Classic Golf Tournament on Saturday, August 24th at Coral Ocean Resort, Saipan. Cash, cars, and other incredible prizes. And with the popular Blackjack Double Peoria format, anyone can win. Awards dinner show and raffle at Crown Plaza Resort, Saipan. Register today at Coral Ocean Resort for the 22nd Annual Hanmi Charity Classic Golf Tournament on August 24th.
I love Mariana's Coffee. Come join me for a cup. I think you would be really happy.
This burger looked at one slice of melted cheese and said, more cheese. It looked at pickles and said, also onions. It wanted to be more than hot. It wanted to be juicy. This is the Quarter Pounder with cheese. If you thought one napkin for the Quarter Pounder with cheese was enough, it's not enough.
A preliminary hearing was waived today by 78-year-old Moses P. Cabrera, currently in custody for the murder of his younger brother, 72-year-old Pedro Pangilinan Cabrera, who was found at fishing base last week. Police say the elder Cabrera admitted to using a hammer on the head of his younger brother after a family dispute over land. The elder Cabrera said his younger brother was trying to stab him. Pedro Cabrera served time for the killing of a police officer and was arrested on rape and kidnapping charges at the turn of the century. Bail in the case is set at $250,000.
Local activists and marine operators were up late on Capitol Hill last night debating some proposed changes at the NMI's #1 tourist attraction. Lawmakers held a public hearing on the Monongahela Island Master Concession Operator Agreement. Marine operators are protesting proposed changes that DPL wants to make on behalf of Marianas Global, the current operator of Monongahela. The changes would give them more exclusivity. Marianas sport operators and local residents weighed in.
People know me as Mike Tawai, and I feel like this thing was kind of rushed, the proposed rules and regulation from DPL. I believe that there was not enough consultation from the people of the Marianas, who are the stakeholders.
How are they taking away the rights of locals to use the island?
By giving exclusive rights to businesses. That is a biggest no-no in my eyes, considering that is a part of a historic preservation.
I am here because it really bothers me that the Department of Public Land would like to give a company an exclusive right on Maniagaha and deny the indigenous, the rightful owners of the land, to come in and enjoy Maniagaha Island. We're not saying that they cannot do business. They can do business, but they have to be mindful.
Marianas Global took over the concession of Maniagaha Island late last year.
Bail set at $10,000 this morning for Carl Aldon, who was arrested on charges that include assault with a dangerous weapon and disturbing the peace. Aldon appeared at a bail hearing this morning in front of Judge Joseph Camacho. The court denied a request for bail modification. Preliminary hearing in the matter is set for August the 14th and arraignment for August the 19th.
Visitor arrivals down from Korea and Japan in June, and up from China. This week's arrival includes some comedians here for a performance and some researchers who are looking forward to getting wet, as well as some returning residents happy to be back home in the Mariana Islands. This month's figures will include at least one arrival from Singapore. Siti says it's her second time here and she appreciates the warm water and friendly people.
Oh, the beach and the sea. Oh, it's beautiful. Yes. The people are so friendly. They give way to you. They wait for you to cross the road. So it's really a nice place.
Brian is from California and came in via Guam this week.
I'm just excited to be here. Can't wait to see it.
He says he doesn't have any expectations, but so far he has found this in the Marianas.
An old world feel of charisma and welcome. Yeah, people are friendly, social, yeah, it's nice.
Maddie is coming in from Guam with Dr. Jennifer McKinnon. McKinnon helped map much of the underwater wrecks in the Saipan Lagoon.
A little bit of work. We've got some meetings set up. I do work with heritage management, and so I'm so excited. We've got a project that's spinning up with partners on island, but also, of course, it's so beautiful. We'll get some snorkeling in.
McKinnon has been working on island for the last 15 years.
And so we're here on a very specific project to meet with some folks and talk more about the maritime history, the maritime culture, practices.
Maddie says she's been here 5 times already.
Well, I will say that heritage and the archaeological sites here in the water and onshore are amazing. And I also think it's laid back. There's a really welcoming atmosphere when you come, and people are so friendly, and just being able to connect with folks.
Keith and Jean got off the plane. They're here for some stand-up comedy this weekend.
Off day. Welcome to Saipan. We're here now. This is Brother Keith Sogi.
Yes, sir.
I'm Jean, and we're going to be playing at the
comedy show.
At the
check out
Toggle.
us.
Yeah, check out us. This is coming Saturday, 7 to 10, Toggle Ballroom, Road Resort Hotel. Hope to see you guys there. We're just happy to be here, back on your beautiful island again, see our neighboring islands, our people, and yeah, can't wait to go to Jay's and eat, or go to Shirley's on a date night. We get crispy pata and the garlic fried rice and a side of Cancun.
For real. Yeah. So are you coming or yes?
Yes.
The duo says one thing they appreciate about the Northern Marianas is
you can walk around Saipan and even the kids speak the language.
That one's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, I want to get back to my roots, I don't know if they call it my Pauasu. When I speak Chamorro, I'm so proud to see the kids embracing our culture and the language.
I'm shocked.
And every time I come back here, I get more in touch. We went to Luta, and then they have the Tonga Quarry and everything too. We get to see the outer island, we get to know ourselves a lot more too.
See the culture more.
Yeah.
And I think that's a beautiful thing, man, that the culture here is so strong. And I think that's what brought me back the second time, not only the comedy show, but the people, the people.
The people are deeply rooted here, and we love it.
Cody is a liaison officer on Tinian.
The people and the culture, you know, people fall in love with the culture of the islands, right? So, and that's what I fell in love with coming from Guam. CNMI had a little bit of what Guam's lost over the years, so it's easy to love.
Mitch Tenorio is back from Guam and says the new electronic customs form has some challenges.
It was easy going to Guam, but coming here I did the same electronic, and then when I was about to come out, their system wasn't working, so I had to fill out the paper form. Yeah, it's not. I think it still has a little bugs in their system. So I had the form online, but when it came to the checking out part, I had to fill out the paper.
And what about coming home?
I feel like the people are much nicer here, and it's just a little more of like a family-oriented kind of thing. Yeah, it's slow-paced too, so if you like that,
So Saipan is basically, it's like more tight.
It's simple. It's real simple and tight. Yeah.
For me, Saipan has like my whole family, so that's why I really love it here.
Welcome home, welcome back, and welcome. Sakurako for Channel 2 News.
The crew of the USS Spruance welcomed a group of Chamber of Commerce interns to tour their ship. We met at the port of Saipan and boarded the ship. We navigated the hallways, traps, and stairwells of the vessel, and we saw the bridge where the navigational systems are located. Several of the students had the opportunity to man the helm as well as the helicopter bay. Now, the USS Spruance was named for Admiral Raymond A. Spruance. The admiral commanded U.S. naval forces in World War II during the battles of the Philippine Sea. He commanded the Battle of the Midway and, most notably, led U.S. naval forces to victory during the Battle of Saipan.
Significance of the USS Spruance visiting Saipan. Spruance was actually in charge of the task force responsible for retaking Saipan following the Marianas Campaign. He was responsible for all the ships and Marines in that task force. And a successful campaign, he landed the 1st and 2nd Marine Divisions. We have actually Admiral Spruance's uniform from when he was a 4-star. Back behind you here is a portrait of Admiral Spruance, and then various mementos throughout the ship that we keep.
The student interns with the Chamber of Commerce were definitely moved by their experience.
My name is Clindy Longuero. I am an intern under the Saipan Chamber of Commerce.
And what brings you here today? Why were you given a tour on this ship?
Well, because of my bosses, my supervisors here at the Saipan Chamber of Commerce, we were happily given the opportunity to take a tour on the Spruance.
Would you consider joining the Navy?
That is a very good question. I think that the military is an honorable and an amazing opportunity for every United States of American citizen. And I believe that one day, maybe not in the near future, in the little far future, I think I would be interested in joining the military.
Before leaving, we asked Ensign Amaris why the ship was stationed in Saipan.
So we are transiting into the South China Sea as part of just forward presence operations. And then this is a nice stop to get stores, fuel, and of course support the economy of Saipan.
And what will he be doing on the island?
So I drove up to the grotto yesterday and I'm trying to dive in, so that's what I'm doing tomorrow.
I love Marianas coffee. Come join me for a cup. I think you would be really happy.
Half-a-day golfers. You're invited to the 22nd Annual Hanmi Charity Classic Golf Tournament on Saturday, August 24th at Coral Ocean Resort, Saipan. Cash, cars, and other incredible prizes. With the popular Blackjack Double Peoria format, anyone can win. Awards dinner show and raffle at Crown Plaza Resort, Saipan. Register today at Coral Ocean Resort for the 22nd Annual Hanmi Charity Classic Golf Tournament on August 24th. At one of Saipan's beaches, this mother lays about 100 eggs under the cover of darkness. She hides her nest as best she can and then slowly makes her way back to the ocean. The eggs hatch and the babies head for the sea, where they will face a daily dose of danger. Just 1 in 1,000 will make it to adulthood. Those that do will one day lay their own eggs. Sea turtles are protected under CNMI law. If you see one that is stranded or if you see illegal activity, call the hotline at 287-8537.
August is Child Support Awareness Month. CNMI Assistant Attorney General Rebecca Wiggins discusses the difference between child support and visitation.
I would like to start by saying that child support and visitation are separate and distinct issues. So it may be that a parent is not safe to be around a child. They still have to pay child support. It could be that a parent is not able to financially support a child because maybe they're on disability. Doesn't mean they can't have visitation and support that child emotionally. So they're not tied to one another. I think there's a lot of confusion around that.
Wiggins emphasizes that safety concerns may be an issue. Otherwise, emotion should not steer a custodial parent's decision to deny a child from visitation with a non-custodial parent.
It's really hard on children. Children should ideally not be a part of any adult discussions involving how one person feels about another person. Again, safety is a separate issue, right? If someone's unsafe to be around children, that's different. But if you're struggling with someone from a relationship perspective and they're safe to be around your child, I always like to tell people, you're insulting your child if you're insulting half of them, right? That child is made up of both people. So if you say, this person is a terrible person, you're kind of telling your child they're a terrible person. So refrain from that as much as you can.
Part of Wiggins' efforts is to get systems in place that help organize the case management system. She mentions the importance of following up on existing cases and coming forward with any newfound information about the non-custodial parent.
It's kind of like the squeaky wheel gets the attention, right? So if someone has a case open with us and they have not heard from us in a bit, or they haven't received child support, please reach out to our office and we will follow up.
The Saipan Chamber of Commerce met this week at Charlie's Cabaret at PIC, where several topics important to the CNMI were discussed. A CNMI legislative contingency, led by Representative Ed Probst, traveled to Guam to help create the Marianas Island Legislature Association, or MILA. Their first order of business concerned air travel. Chamber President Joe Guerrero.
And in a nutshell, it's to basically remove the restriction that prohibits foreign carriers. For example, let me just use an example, like Jeju Air, from coming to Saipan for Korea and then moving on to Guam and taking passengers, and vice versa, from going to Guam to Saipan, Tinian, or even Rota, and then back to Korea or elsewhere. Right now, the Jeju, as a foreign carrier, would be prohibited from doing that.
MILA also resolved to extend the Marianas Worker Visa program beyond the 2029 deadline.
We believe that there is no better time than now with our position in the region. It's called the tip of the spear, the Marianas, Guam and CNMI. All of the CNMI, Tinian especially, we're the tip of the spear, and there's no better time to band together with Guam to basically ask the United States through Congress to allow us tools, economic tools, to help us grow our industries.
The Chamber took the time to award and celebrate their 2024 annual academic scholarship winners, Reina Aldan, Catherine Barroso, Aisha Mustansar, Bonnie Gio Sagana, and Crystal Seidler. Galvin De Leon Guerrero, president of Northern Marianas College.
We are very thankful to the Saipan Chamber of Commerce, which continues to support education in our community through scholarship programs like this. Today, 4 students from NMC received scholarships, but over the years, many students, I dare say maybe hundreds, have received scholarships from the Chamber.
And what's interesting, am I correct that these students are going to bring their knowledge back to the community? It's not about, they're building small businesses right here on site.
Yes, well, and that's the wonderful thing about investing in students that are attending institutions here, is all the research shows that if you study at home, you're more likely to stay at home. So these students, like you said, are opening businesses, they're contributing to the workforce, they're contributing to education. They are helping make our islands a better place.
Reporting from Charlie's Cabaret, this is Dan Shore for KSPN2 News. Returning to her island home after time in Hawaii, Sakura Halstead is joining the KSPN2 News team and will focus on special features and reports.
I am from the island of Saipan. Originally, I moved in 2011.
From where? Where did you move from?
I left the island in 2011 and I moved to Germany and then Hawaii and then Texas and back to Hawaii. And now I'm back.
In her first story, she looks into the laws and practices of child support in the NMI, particularly when it comes to out-of-state non-custodial parents. Sakura grew up in the Cagman area.
I went to school in Cagman High School, and all the schools around Cagman, because there's a elementary school, a junior high, and a high school, all in the same village, so it just made it easier.
You have great memories of growing up in Calgary?
Oh, for sure. I made a lot of friends that I still am friends with today, and so it's been really nice. I'm really happy to be home. I was trying to come back home for a while, and I realized, when I left the island and I saw the outside world, it's wonderful, it's great, but there's really no place like home. I feel like when I was younger, I didn't appreciate it as much, especially the beauty of it.
Halstead loves to paddle in outrigger canoes, or vaha. She's competed in Hawaii and Tahiti, and during a recent stint in Saipan, she jumped into the local paddling scene and was part of this past Pacific Games.
I paddled in Hawaii, I've paddled here, I've also paddled in Tahiti, and this past year in 2023 for Pacific Games, I paddled in the Solomon Islands.
She's also done work for the Visitors Channel, shooting segments that include the best of things to do in the Mariana Islands. Everything from sunsets, diving, experiencing local food, and she even jumped out of airplanes.
I have worked for the Visitors Channel. I did one segment. It was called The 3 Perfect Days in Saipan. It was fun. I did a whole lot of different things going around the island, showcasing the different parts.
The name Sakura means cherry blossom in Japanese, and you can frequently find her around the island flowers.
I am part Japanese, part Chamorro, part Caucasian, and my sister likes to call it kind of like a product of the war, because I guess our Caucasian part is German, but this melting pot, what's great about it is it's so inclusive and it's diverse, and that's the whole of Saipan. Everybody is a mix of different cultures, so I love that.
Sakura's multicultural heritage should give her some special insight into life on the CNMI.
My parents are very happy that I'm back home, but I do enjoy being able to share the information with the people, learning along the way, because it's kind of like we're all learning together.
Welcome to the team, Sakura. We are all looking forward to learning with you.
Fast, fun, and easy. That's how your home Wi-Fi should be. So start with an internet plan that fits your budget. Introducing your home Wi-Fi starter pack, also known as WISP. Enjoy up to 25 megabits per second for as low as $35 a month, plus a free router with your wireless subscription. That's hours of movies, games, social media, and more endless fun. Get your Wi-Fi starter pack today only at Docomo Pacific. Better together. Additional conditions may apply.
Location, location, location. Office space on Capitol Hill available now at the Hermosa Vista Business Park. With natural light and ocean views, it's the perfect place for creative professionals. So upgrade your life and your working environment. Schedule an exclusive showing now. Call us at 670-483-4750 or email hvsaipan@gmail.com.
Buenas sports fans.
Hut ho! Va'a is a Polynesian word meaning outrigger canoe. It's a fixture at all Pacific Games where some of the world's best paddlers and teams compete. Tahiti is the best in the world, but our local teams are up and coming. The NMI played host in 2022 for the mini-games, and the boats purchased for that event are being stored now in a local canoe house. In November, men and women headed to the Solomon Islands for the Pacific Games, and this summer, the training continues. This past weekend, the Northern Marianas National Paddle Sports Federation held a local competition at Kilili Beach. Paddlers are divided into different brackets: men's, women's, junior boys, and junior girls. All three NMI-based Va'a teams, Saipan Pacific Paddlers, Marianas Pacific Paddlers, and Marianas Outrigger Club, were present and ready to tread what were very rough waters. Outriggers coming in handy in the heavy seas, with winds reaching 30 miles per hour, creating waves, making races eventful. On Saturday, they competed in 6-man races at 500 meters straightaway and 1,500 meters with 2 turns. On Sunday, they competed in a 1-man race at 500 meters straightaway. Local competitions like this help teams gear up for the Micronesia Cup to be hosted on Saipan in October this year.
Find a plan that goes with your flow. Get unlimited local talk, text, and data at the most affordable rate with Unlimited Flow Postpaid.
Hey, golfers, come north and practice your game at the Marianas Driving Range. New Year's local specials. 10-piece coupon books available for just $60. That's a $10 savings. Want to get really good? Come work on your swing every day for just $99 per month. It's our practice pass and you're going to love it. Grab your passes and go straight to the range. You can social distance and chip all at the same time in the Views are free. Reserve now at marianastrekking.com. You can pay online, open 7 days a week.
Here is your weekend weather. Tonight, lows around 79, mostly cloudy with isolated showers and thunderstorms with a 20% chance of rain. Saturday, highs around 88, partly sunny with a 30% chance of scattered showers and isolated thunderstorms with very light winds. And Saturday night, the same as Saturday with lows around 79. The Sunday forecast with highs around 87, lows of 79, mostly sunny with a 20% chance of showers and basically just thoroughly delightful. Enjoy your weekend, CNMI. See you in the water and